We begin with the latest jobs report. The U.S. economy added 209,000 jobs last month, while the unemployment rate dropped to 3.6%. Despite slowing job growth, President Biden is touting the numbers, saying Bidenomics is creating jobs, lowering costs for hardworking families, and making smart investments in America. We'll hear from the president at the White House in just a bit, speaking on a plan to limit short-term insurance that leads to medical debt, along with surprise billing costs and health care. Of course, we'll bring you those remarks live when they happen. In the meantime, ABC News White House correspondent MaryAlice Parks has been tracking it all today. It's a busy Friday in the summer here. She joins us now with more. So, MaryAlice, Biden continues to tout his administration's job creation and how he's kept the unemployment rate below 4% now for 17 months in a row. It's the longest stretch since the 1960s. But his approval rating remains underwater. Only 40% of Americans approving of the job he's doing right now. So how is the president addressing that?
Head on. He's trying to get at this discrepancy. The White House is very aware that there's a difference between economic numbers, what people might be reading in the newspapers, and how they're feeling at home. And that's been the message from this White House. The president is trying to barnstorm the country, really, and talk to people about this economy and say, feel better about it. Jobs are up. Inflation's coming down. He's trying to sound optimistic and positive and start to turn around some of that sentiment that so far is really lagging and really been a point of frustration for this White House. So
Biden's economic policies have been receiving some backlash, right, from Republicans, including House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. I guess no surprise there, who called Bidenomics a, quote, bust that does, quote, nothing to utilize the resources God has blessed America with. So how is the White House countering that?
Yeah, I think that Speaker McCarthy there is talking, of course, about energy, oil and gas development. The White House has really been counterpunching by saying that the biggest resource that America has is the American worker. And that's why you've seen the president and several cabinet members out around the country the last few days talking about manufacturing boom, trying to bring manufacturing jobs back to this country, talking about clean energy jobs and development, semiconductor development. They're really excited about the idea of U.S. jobs, like we've been talking about today, and the hope that a lot of these new jobs that have been supported by this administration are for folks that don't necessarily have a college degree. So they've been really countering that message from Republicans by trying to talk precisely about things like jobs and workers and manufacturing.
So, MaryAlice, what do you expect we'll hear from the president later today?
Yeah, this is interesting, this announcement you were talking about some junk fees and specifically some small short-term health insurance plans. This is one of many proposals, policy changes by this White House trying to get at some more consumer protection, some concerns that people are just paying way too much, more than they expected in medical bills, surprise medical billing when their insurance plans fall short. So this White House really trying to rein in some smaller short-term health insurance plans that they say are just not up to snuff and are not doing enough to protect consumers, and too often leave consumers with medical bills that they cannot pay, medical debt. So really, this is kind of a consumer protection announcement from this White House. And I think we're going to see more and more of these sorts of policy proposals from this White House. It's a way for them to try to say they're looking out for you, they're looking out for your family, and they want to get at big business that might be taking advantage of the average family.
Especially with an election right around the corner. MaryAlice Parks, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.